Hey there, today I'm taking a look at the Chief 30-ounce stainless steel tumbler. It comes with some instructions here. It says do not place it in the dishwasher, hand wash only with soap and warm water, don't use bleach or chlorine cleaners, use a scratch-free sponge, and don't put it in the freezer or the microwave. So most of those are common sense, but it's nice that they put it there in paper for you. So I have this full of water here. There's a little bit of a lip, a little more than ½ inch down from the top, and that's the fill line because when you put this lid on, it's going to fit down in there. So I did want to show you that, well, except for splashing a little bit out. This is just under the 1 quart mark, and a quart is 32 ounces. Let's see if I can get you an angle where you can see here. Maybe. So that's a full tumbler measure right there. A couple things I really like about this tumbler. Hey kitty, I'm just gonna wipe this up because I made a mess. It is really, really large. It almost looks like a big gulp. And because it's so large, you can get your whole hand in there to clean it. That's one of my pet peeves with a lot of tumblers. Say this one that I use all the time, I can't get my hand in there to clean it. This one you absolutely can, so you'll be able to keep it really nice and clean. You can tell that it has a double wall. You can feel that there's some space in between there. And it's also nice that the bottom of it will fit your car console. This little piece on the bottom sort of looks like it would come off, but it doesn't appear to. So that doesn't do anything. And it's important to know that this top has a sippy hole in it. There's no stopper in this, so this isn't the sort of mug that you'll want to throw in your backpack or briefcase or anything like that. This is one that'll be upright all the time. And that's okay, there's room for that too. Around the edges of the lid, it has a ring, so while it's easy to put in there and easy to take out, it stays. It's not going to fall out on you. And it takes very little force to pull it out. It's just a nice fit. I like that the top is clear too, so you can look down in there and see how much you have left. So also with the tumbler, you get 4 stainless steel straws. And let's see, it does look like the little sippy hole is made so that they fit right down in there. I'm not sure why it has grooves on it. Each straw does have some grooves right there. I'm not sure why that's there, but okay. And nice touch, comes with a brush that you can use to clean these out. I have kids that will take their straws into their room and leave it, and it'll get like milk in it, and it'll sit for a day or two and get gross. This will be very handy for that sort of thing. So my plan is I'm going to use this for my lunch with a cold drink. And I'm going to make a hot drink in it later, and I'll report back with you on how well it kept it hot or cold. Thanks for watching. So here's my mug. I've filled it full of ice water. I wanted to spare you the noise of me getting the ice and the filtered water out of the refrigerator. But I'm about to have lunch. And it's about noon, so I'll let you know at what point the rest of the ice is melted. I think I'm in a room temperature place. That's probably a good gauge of it keeping things cold inside. Check back with you soon. So just following up a little bit, it's 4:30 now, so this has been in my cup for 4.5 hours. And I have slowly sipped all the water down, but you can see there's still quite a bit of ice. A couple more things I've learned that I really like about this cup is it absolutely does not sweat. So I love that. I hate having to constantly get the condensation off of my table or my desk. And the outside of it is cool, but not super cold. The straw does get very cold, and I found that that was very, very refreshing as I was drinking the water. I think it made the water seem more refreshing than it usually did when I drink it out of just a regular glass or a plastic cup. So I'm going to fill this up with water again, and next up I'll try a hot drink. So I'm back and I'm moving on to a hot drink. It's about 6:30, and it's probably worth noting that the ice was still within about 2 inches at the top of the tumbler, and I just dumped it out because it looked like it was going to be there for a really long time. So no problems with the ice. I actually drank more water today than I usually do, and I think that was definitely due to this cup and the way it made the ice taste and feel, because it felt so cold and refreshing. So that's a positive. So I'm, like I said, I'm doing a hot drink now. It will not fill up the whole cup. I'm using an Ingenuity here to brew some loose leaf tea. You could fill up the whole thing with coffee, absolutely. Or if you're a tea bag person, use a few tea bags and fill it up with water. But the Ingenuity makes about a 12 ounce serving, and that's about all the tea I want at this point in the day. So it'll be through brewing here in a minute. Well, less than a minute. And one thing that I'm interested to see is how the straw works with the hot drink. I don't know if the straw will get uncomfortably hot or if it'll be really nice. I'll try out the straw so I can let you know, but I may just drink it out of the sippy top. So that's close enough. Oh, and look at that. The Ingenuity fits perfectly on the top. I was afraid it would be too small. And the sun's going down here, so this is a little darker than earlier, and I apologize for that. But all the lights are on. Okay, so putting my top on, and I'll report back.